Hi there, Dave and Janice from No Fricks to Dress back with you.
We're coming from you from our hometown, Almonte, Ontario, Canada.
Janice is sitting beside a well-known person from this area, Dr. James Naismith.
Venture basketball.
And yeah, he grew up in this area 100 and some odd years ago. Born around here.
Went to the high school here that we both went to.
Yeah. So anyway, we had to come into town to do a few things today, and we thought we'd take you on a little tour of the place and show you some of the sights and sounds. If you stop in Almonte, you gotta stop at Fabulous Fries. Best fries in town. How's the poutine?
Yum. Haven't had this in a long time.
Hard to find when we're traveling.
It is. Look at that.
0 calories.
Yeah, that's right. It's delicious.
I'm having a 0 cal medium French fry. It's a lot of fries.
The snow is falling, there's magic all around. The streets aglow on a winter night. The road is calling us back to our hometown, where hearts are warmed by the firelight.
In the spring, there's just a huge torrent of water coming down this whole area. Not too much right now, though.
Where else we'll go tonight? We're coming home. The bells are ringing, all the families home.
When we were kids, this building had a business in it called Pinecraft. We made pine furniture. I had my first weekend job there, cleaning up the woodworking shop. I was 12, I think, at the time. Now it is condos and restaurants.
Melodies resound. So much beauty to behold. We're coming home. The fire's burning, nowhere else we'll go tonight.
This is the memorial for men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice. This is the old town hall. Beautiful old building. They've maintained it well.
Used to be railway tracks that went through town. The railway line was closed down a long time ago. They tore up the tracks and it sat sort of unused for years and years and years, but recently it's been turned into multi-use trail. Walking, biking, horseback riding, snowmobiles, ATVs. Anyway, as you can see, there's lots of people out using it.
The fire's burning.
It's funny, I just learned not that long ago that this bridge has a name, Macklin Bridge. When we were growing up, it was just called the Steel Bridge, because that's what it was made out of back then.
The bells are ringing, all the families.
This is called the River Walk. It's a nice little pathway that runs along the side of the river downtown. This little spot was called the Bubble Bath. And people used to swim as kids. Do you remember how big that hill was when we were a kid?
That's what I was just thinking. It looks way less ominous.
This is where many an hour was spent as a kid tobogganing. The hill on the right is the steep one, and the hill on the left is not, apparently. But both of them look pretty tiny now.
It was awesome though, because you could go from way up at the top there, all the way down to here.
Yeah. We could do a long run there. And then over on that hill, that was more for the speed. Fast trips down the hill and stop at the bottom either when you put the brakes on or hit another kid. There's a view from the top.
And this big empty lot used to be where my school was. So that's, I don't know how they fit it on that lot.
It was tiny. What grades did you go to?
It was kindergarten to grade 8. It had a gymnasium. It seemed huge as a kid, but they tore it down and built a new school at the other end of town. And that was the convent where the nuns used to live.
Well, your teachers were nuns, right?
Yep.
There's the curling rink, the front of the arena. So there you have it. The Almonte District High School. Second oldest high school in Ontario, I believe. Dr. James Naismith went here.
Yeah. Your mom and dad. You?
James Naismith went here, I think, 100 years before me.
Our daughter went here. I went here.
Yeah. So it started out just that little front part up there, and that's what it would have been like when my parents were going here. And they added the second stone structure. And then they added all of this back part. And then they added this front part here where the gymnasium is now. So that wraps up our little tour of Almonte for you.
Yeah, it's a really cute town. We both grew up here. I don't think we appreciated the town when we were here, growing up as kids.
It's true, you don't.
Yeah. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Lots of cute little shops and lots of old buildings that have all been redone. It was a mill town, so a lot of the mills are now condos. Because it was a mill town, it was on the water or on the river. And so we've got this gorgeous river running through. And
a lot of the downtown had kind of gone through a depression at one time, but it's extremely lively now. People come from all around, and it's become kind of a tourist attraction now for all of the cute little shops and everything they've got up and down the main street in Almonte.
Yep. So, if you're ever in this neck of the woods, which is just outside Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, pop in for a day.
Yeah, it's well worth it. You'll have a lot of fun.
Thanks for joining us. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button.
And the notification bell for new videos as they come out.
And leave some comments if you like. Let us know what you think of Almonte. We love this place. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. See you later.